From Dyken Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Houston Astros.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Framber Valdez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And another ball.
2-0.
Fought off foul. Arise. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. It's in the dirt. Throw. Save. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Manny Machado in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on, 1 out.
2 and 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That's a strike. 0-1. 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Myers makes the grab, and that'll do it. Padres leave a pair. Now here come the Astros. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And misses inside. Right side. Cronenworth. The throw to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singing, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Isaac Paredes in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Right side, hard hit. Cronenworth throws on to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Third designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That's a ball.
1-2.
Tried the sweeper. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Two down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish. So the Astros lead 1, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that one is inside. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-0. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Bounce to the right. Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 7th, left fielder Connor Joe.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. Joe in his 4th year, 32 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers brings it in, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Smoke to right, but he's got it. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideki.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jeremy Pena now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one ripped left field. Joe ranging back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. That one felt good. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Darvish, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. right through there for a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Ben Gamble. There's a strike. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
1-1. That's in. Ball.
Two outs. Outside.
That's a
And the
ball.
count is 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Joe getting an angle on it. Makes the catch, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Valdez back to work. And that's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And that's ball
Ball.
1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Take your bait.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one the other way, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Tatis in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tatis waits. The other way. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
So bases all loaded up. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. On the ground right side. He comes home with it. He's out to Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swung on, belted. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. It's 2-1.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in two. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And ball one. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Pena handles, throws to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1.
Altuve officially joined the 2000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
2-0.
And that one missing low. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So up next, Isaac Paredes rolled out to second in his first at bat. Just missed.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-0.
Slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 2-1. And now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
To the right side. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a ball. That clips the corner. And a big swing and a miss. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down looking.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here's Elias Diaz. Walked his first time. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. Next offering is downstairs.
1-2.
Ripped to right, base hit. Coming home, the throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-1.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Ariz stands in. Just
That's
missed.
the ball. 1-0.
Missed with a changeup.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Dyken Park, now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. It's 3-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Sliced hard but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Darvish delivers. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. That one's got to feel good. It's their second home run of the inning, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He's already homered in this game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low. And there's a foul ball. Line drive, Bogarts. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So digging in, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. And the sweeper is off the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Sean Reynolds preparing to come on if needed. Matsui also getting ready. Pena on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In the air out to center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Ben Gamble.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
And now Ben Gamble. Now he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Around second is Pena. Throw into third. He's in there.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you, Darvish, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Hoeing.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two on, one out, and a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one almost got him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ball one there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this. Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases.
Cronenworth, the flip to second, and that's 2. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Here in Houston, digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
That's down. Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Clips the corner. And a full count now.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Merrill, a former All-Star, just 21 years old. A former tag, and they got him. Tatis picked off.
And there's a lefty on the mound. You've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Three-two now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching him. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
Here's Machado. And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Hammered, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Jake Cronenworth coming to the dish.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
2 outs. That one not close. And to count 1-2. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Caleb Ort, the young right-hander, up and throwing. King also throwing. And Jake has entered the K-zone. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Padres 3. Got Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Isaac Paredes. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Christian Walker will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Paredes, the lead runner at second. Alvarez on at first with nobody out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
It's another day and it's still no stress. I'm heading downtown. I'm so well dressed. Money in my pocket.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Hohen is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Pulls that one foul. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, Cronenworth. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chaz.
And next to hit for Houston, Chaz McCormick. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Up next for the
So
Astros.
2 down now, and
Right
here
fielder,
is Ben Gamble, 1 for 2.
Gamble.
Snap throw to first.
No,
McCormick
he's
back
in
in a
there.
dive. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one
Ball.
just missed off the outside edge.
2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think
Runner on the goal. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now 8-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6.
Leading off
It's
for the
Xander
Padres,
Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Valdez back to work. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-2 now. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. There's a strike.
0-1.
The Astros leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now, Tirso Ornelas.
The designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
Now fly ball to right center. Gamble should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 8 and the Padres 3. Now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's
Number
a new pitcher
50.
on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Fought off foul. Outside.
1-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Outside, and it's 1-0. That's to third. The throw to second is offline. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First and second, one out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. That's inside, and that is ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's outside, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. To the right side, gets to it with a slide. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Outside low, ball one. Altuve on third. Alvarez at first, 2 out of the inning. That misses.
No, that missed.
And
That's
the count
the
now 2-0. Just missed. Yainer Diaz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
7th, we have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ford.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now it's Elias Diaz. A walk, and he's also singled. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be
Now
aggressive
batting,
and got
first
something he could
baseman,
handle.
Luis
First pitch
Arias.
fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Now
This is
batting,
why hitters
right
work so
fielder,
hard on
Fernando
driving the ball
Tatis
gap to
Jr.
gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. That one
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Just off the
ball.
inside edge.
That's a good miss off
2-1.
the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And Tatis able to stay alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit
Now
with 2
batting,
strikes. I
the
think he
center
choked up a
fielder,
little bit, maybe
Jackson
spread
Merrill.
out, but he got the job done right there.
So they're at the corners now. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Did he
1-1,
go?
check swing, appeal down to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Arise, the runner at third. Tatis at first with no outs. And down on strikes. One gone here.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Machado
Nope,
in the box
ball.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
And that's
That's the
off
ball.
the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's now 10-5.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jake Cronenworth.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the outside corner, strike one.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Caleb Ort won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Luis Contreras gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu up and throwing. King, a left-hander, also throwing. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
So K marks the at-bat for X. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 10, Padres 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reynolds.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
He goes down looking. Now here is Ben Gamel. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball, that's up.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in,
Myers.
Jake Myers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. And that one pulled foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it though 10-5. Ready to begin the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. Contreras, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Moving in the bullpen, Nick Hernandez getting loose out there. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now here is Tirso Ornelas. First pitch misses. The Astros leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Elias Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Ball 1 low.
Ball. 1-2.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Wandy Peralta. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That catches the corner. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And that is out of play. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that drops in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So back to the top of the order, and now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Nick Hernandez getting ready to go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Merrill at the plate and takes high there. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. Gone. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 10-6.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 10-7. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian King gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Josh Hader.
Bases empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a strike. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses the zone. It's 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.